Hello, everybody. We should be live. Yes, we are. And welcome to the show. I love these guys. I love them. They come on the show, um, and I enjoy their podcasting, and they are great guys, and they've really helped me out. They've helped the show out, and they help cannabis out too. So, no matter what gets said on this live stream tonight, I want you guys to keep in mind that this is all opinion, and mine definitely differs with theirs. And we are going to discuss some of that differing opinion. We're going to play through some of their video here. But before we do, I want to give you a little bit of background. Um, I guess it was maybe a little less than a year ago, the election cycle for 2020. Hey, Jeffrey. Was Jeffrey Barkley, how did you find my channel? Let me know. Um, well, it wasn't Mahindra Rockstars Enthusiast Group, was it? Um, about, the election cycle was getting going. And, Nancy Pelosi was picking up a challenger in her district. And his name was Shahid Buttar. And I was interested in anybody who was running against Nancy Pelosi because she's so fucking awful. And she needs to be replaced. She needs to be taken the fuck out. So, Soul Traveler says, am I God? Am I God? No, I am not God. There is no God. Nay, how's your night going? Going good, Evan. What's up, buddy? Long time no see. Much love. James Butler. What's up, buddy? Jeffrey Barkley. Facebook notified me. Okay. Anyhow, let's get on with this discussion. So, I was just trying to find out how you found me originally, how you found my show originally. I have disagreements with them too, even though I still love them. Good, Amirs. Okay, good. Well, definitely going to be disagreeing. I'm definitely going to be disagreeing with them a lot on what I'm about to show you guys. Jeffrey Barkley's like, I am your producer. Yeah, that's not what I asked you, Jeffrey. We're having a hard time here communicating, I guess. That's okay. I was trying to find out how you discovered my show, bro. How you found me the first time. Got no YouTube notifications, just Facebook as well. Really? What am I broadcasting to, 15 out of 16 channels, so I should be on YouTube. Anyhow, let me get going here with this. My point is, so I'd heard of this guy Shahid Buttar, so I checked him out. Somebody interviewed him. It was, maybe something on Twitter. I saw something or whatever, and I saw this guy speak, and he was making sense. He's speaking, independent, a progressive speak, which is my language. I speak that language. So, I was totally understanding where he was coming from. But as I was listening to him speak, I was looking at him, and I was sizing him up. What kind of originally you found me on Facebook. Okay, that works. I wanted to, just try to size him up and see if I thought he had what it would take to go up against Nancy Pelosi. And the first thing I noticed was his appearance. And I said, you are running as a candidate, a male candidate, against who is undeniably the most powerful political woman in politics today. And this is what you bring to the table. We're going to get into that. But I was concerned, so I sought the guy out on Twitter. I'm going to bring that up right now. And here, let me do this. And Shahid Buttar has a Twitter. So I said, I'm going to tweet at him and see if I get a response. I may have deleted it because I don't see it. Shahid Buttar. I don't see it. I don't see it, man. I think I may have deleted it. Was it that long ago? Yeah, I think it was. I don't see it. Let me type it in. Let me type in his name. And see if I can pick it up. Shahid? Shahid Buttar. S-H-A-H-I-D. Yeah, okay, I think I found him. All right, let me check. Click on messages. Oh, Shahid Buttar for Congress. He's changed his name. Shahid for Change. Dude, I deleted the God damn, I can't believe I did that. Did I really do that? Shahid. S-H-A-H-I-D. S-H-A. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm just gonna tell you, since I'm not gonna be able to pull it up because it's deleted, but he had I had a Twitter account, so I sent him a message and I said, and I tweeted about it too, man. I wonder if I could find the tweet. Yeah, I'll find the tweet. Here, let me do this. Search. Okay. Shahid Naysgarden. No results. Naysgarden, one word. Oh, here it is. Wow, okay. So this is old from January. I was talking to him. Nay from Nay's Garden, but it's only this one thing. I wonder if I could find any more. I just saw your Jimmy Dore interview and am informing my audience of 100 or so live stream viewers to support you. I want you to win. Good luck. Right? Right? I sent him that on Twitter. It got 6 likes. And he liked it. He liked the fucking tweet, right? I sent him another. He didn't retweet it though. I sent him another message though. Okay, let me try this. Shahid for Change. Naysgarden. Yeah, every survivor must be heard, then fails to post a link or retweet or statement. So that was July. So I was already getting into it. Okay, here we man, dude, here it's all right here. Is he going to unclown his appearance? Man bun, green ties, pink shirts. The guy's a freaking breakfast cereal. I posted that in July 7th. Okay? And somebody answered me and they said, when the only criticism they have about you is how you look, you're winning. Donations soon to follow. Hey man, I'm glad somebody donated money to a campaign that was bound to fail because the candidate refused to take pride in his own appearance. Look, guys, I'm not running for fucking a seat against Nancy Pelosi. I don't take myself seriously on this live show, obviously. I'm not gonna fucking run for office. But if I was, I'd cut my hair, I'd cut my beard, I'd put on a suit and a tie, and I'd act respectable, and I'd make some sense, and I would make sure, though, that my appearance reflected my attitude. He failed. You know, he looked like a fucking clown show. He had a fucking man bun. So, you know, you can't run against Nancy Pelosi with a fucking man bun. Sorry, it's not going to work. And I was talking about this in July, and they were fucking ignoring me. I got 3 likes and 2 retweets on that and 4 comments, and most of them were saying, oh, you're just being mean or blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, I want the guy to beat fucking Pelosi, but he's not going to beat her looking like a fucking clown shoe. You know? Steven, what's the Georgia recount? What are you hearing about that? Let me Google that. Calls for another hand recount. No fraud, just how unfit Loeffler and Perdue really are. Georgia governor certifies Biden win in state after hand recount in Georgia. Not looking good for fucking the Trumpy Trumps, huh? What did I tell you guys? I told you that Joe Biden won this election, that there was no fraud, and that you guys that were backing Donald Trump on this were a bunch of dumb cunts. It's okay to back Donald Trump. It's not okay to back something that's not true. You know what I mean? Anyhow, not a lot of people here. Nobody's talking. I really have a really good video, a debunking video for you guys. Just doing the primer for it, and nobody's really talking. It says there's only 15 people here. Listen, guys, if you want to have a great fucking show, share this right now on Facebook in large groups. If you're watching from YouTube like A. Mares is, go over to Facebook and share this in large groups on Facebook for me. Get a whole bunch of people. What are my thoughts on Convo Couch exposing inherent election fraud? They're idiots. You know, there is no inherent election fraud. What are you fucking talking about? What are you talking about? They're fucking idiots at Convo Couch. They're not exposing dick. You know, what are they talking about affidavits? Are they talking about affidavits? Is that their proof? The fucking affidavits, A-Mares? What? What's Convo Couch proof? Go ahead, tell me. Go ahead, tell me the fucking proof. I can't wait. We're ready for the video. He lost. Trump. Finish. Yeah, you're right. He lost. Finished. Exactly. You, Ann Brandt, Jeffrey Barkley, Stephen Culbertson, all of you, I need you to share this video right now in large groups on Facebook for me, okay? I need to get as many shares as I possibly can right now. I'm just watching and enjoying. Right on, Evan. Proprietary software, ballot dumping. Yeah, where's the proof? A-Mares, where's the proof? Where's the evidence? A-Mares, where's the proof? Where's the evidence? They don't have dick. You know, if you're watching someone like Convo Couch and you think you're getting legit news from Convo Couch, I got news for you. They're fucking grifters. Okay? Convo Couch are fucking grifters. All right? When you come here, you get the straight news. You're going to get reality. You're going to get facts. I'm going to call people out like Convo Couch on their bullshit. I'm going to call people like H.A. Goodman out on their bullshit. I'm going to call people like Graham Elwood and Ron Placone out on their bullshit. I don't care if we are friends. You don't get away with lies and obfuscating and fucking deflecting and not looking at something when it's staring you right in the face like a fucking man bun sitting on top of fucking Shahid Buttar's fucking head. That Graham Elwood and Ron Placone don't want to fucking, they don't want to acknowledge. It's like Trump derangement syndrome, but it's like man bun derangement syndrome. You know, I don't get it, but we're going to get into it. So make sure you share this in large groups before we start. But it is still a black box. Yeah, that makes no sense, Mayors. You look, man, 6 million Americans more voted for the firing of Donald Trump. All right? Get the fuck over it, Mayors. Stop watching morons like the Convo Couch. Okay? They're fucking grifters. Okay? The Convo Couch are fucking grifters. You know, I heard Graham Elwood talking about the Convo Couch. The Convo Couch. So I was like, oh, cool, man. I'm going to go check them out and hear what they have to say. I was watching the Convo Couch, and I heard straight bullshit lies from the Convo Couch. I said, well, this is a fucking joke. You know, I guess Graham Elwood's not paying complete attention to these people, but it doesn't take me long. Convo Couch are fucking grifters. They don't do research. They don't have true sources. And that's the worst part, is they lie to their audience. Oh, I'm sourcing this out. Oh, I've really done my research. Oh, yeah. And what do you lay on me, dude? Proprietary software, ballot dumping, black box. What? What, dude? Do you realize that because you listen to the Convo Couch, now you sound like a fucking dumb cunt? Because you watch the Convo Couch. Now you sound like a dumb cunt. I just want you to know that, bro. You know, it's really horrible when you listen to the wrong people on the internet and you start blah, 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 parroting them like Donald Trump won the election and stupid shit. And then next thing you know, you're the one getting called out being a dumb motherfucker. I listen to everyone. I'm not biased. Well, Mayors, there's a problem right there. Would you listen to Adolf Hitler and not be biased against Adolf Hitler, Mayors? Huh? What? Oh, I just made so much sense I blew your fucking mind? I listen to everyone. I'm not biased. Well, you know, it's time you get a little fucking biased, bro. You know, when somebody's as stupid and grifting as obviously as the Convo Couch is, you should be paying more attention to who you're listening to and then parroting on my live stream. Blah, blah, blah. Here you come with your cunt mouth. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I heard this on the Convo Couch. Blah, blah, blah. Grift, grift, grift. No, thank you. No fucking thank you. Speaking of grifters, here's two of my favorites. They're not grifters, but you know what, man? They got this totally wrong. And on this segment, they're fucking grifting.
There. But make sure you hit the subscribe button. So, Ron, why do you think Shahid Buttar lost to Nancy Pelosi? Now, we met him. I mean, he came up.
No, we met him. Oh, yeah, well, that's the reason. There you go. Well, we met him, so we're friends with him. We're personal friends with them, so we're not going to throw him under the bus, and we're not going to be real. We're not going to keep it real because we met the guy. Okay, well, look. I met Ron Placone, and I met Graham Elwood. Not face-to-face, but via chat, and I feel like I know them now. And let me tell you something. I'm not going to let that stop me from calling them out on their fucking bullshit. I'm not going to stop. It's not going to stop me from calling you out on your bullshit in the audience either. Remember that. I'm late to the party. I have no idea what I missed, but I'm sorry people are dumb. April, that's okay. Hey, Mayors, I'm a chick and hold no ill will, just was engaging. Be well. Fucking people need to learn how to fucking engage. Yeah, so I'm going to engage you with a bunch of bullshit grift work that I got off the fucking Convo Cox. Whatever. Fuck the Convo Cox. All right, don't watch them. They're idiots. They lie to their audience. You know, they will literally lie to you to try to convince you of shit, and they make you a fucking liar when you come on my stream with their bullshit. Anyhow, here's the problem. If you'll just look at the question, okay? The question says right there, it's from Robeson1070. Shout out to Robeson1070. I hope you'll come over and start watching my show because you keep it real as fuck, motherfucker. I appreciate it. This is what he says. Buttar is a good progressive. I agree. He's a good progressive. He says, but he wasn't relatable and not a good candidate. Now let's just stop there. He wasn't relatable and not a good candidate. Address it, Graham. Address it, Ron. Let's listen. Let's see how they address that.
On the Jimmy Dore show, he came to our show in San Francisco, which was cool a year ago. He was one of the many progressives that came out. I would have loved for him to have defeated Nancy Pelosi. She obviously pulled a smear tactic. They threw out some sort of, Me Too thing on him. I don't know how valid it is, but it really seemed like it was just a tactic to...
They didn't throw out some tactic. The man had a history. The man had a past. He was a flawed candidate. He sexually assaulted a woman, right? And she came forward. And then he refused to just take it head on and address it. And he fucking threw the victim under the bus. But Graham won't tell you any of that right now, will he? He's not going to say any of that.
Take him out. But also, Nancy Pelosi stays in office because she has one of the wealthiest districts. All these wealthy people in Northern California, the tech people, she takes care of them. And that's part of what he was up against. What do you think caused him to not win?
Yeah, and I like it. I mean, I think he actually would make a very good election.
Yeah, Graham just set you up, Ron. Graham just set you up for failure, and let me tell you why. Graham gave you the narrative, and then you fucking towed the line. Watch Ron toe Graham's line. Hey, man, it's Nancy Pelosi. She's really dug in up there in San Francisco, and she's just got way too much support in San Francisco. She's been there forever. That's what Buttar was up against.
Get official. And, in fairness, too, he did get more votes than any other challenger did in decades against her. I think it's a matter of he was going up against a political juggernaut. And, getting back to something that we said earlier in the program, the establishment Democrats really learned a lesson from Joe Crowley when AOC took him out. And that lesson was, do not validate these progressive challengers. Do not grant them a debate. Do not say their name. Do not acknowledge them. Do not even say anything that they exist, so that when people go to the polls and when people go to vote, they just don't realize there's a valid alternative. They don't realize.
Hi, everybody. I'm Shahid Buttar. Will you vote for me against Nancy Pelosi? Hi, everybody. I'm Shahid Buttar. Will you vote for me against Nancy Pelosi, please? Me and my man bun. Will you take me seriously? I take my hair like a woman and I ball it up on top of my head like a snowball. Will you vote for me? Will you vote for me? Me and my man bun. Will you vote for me against Nancy Pelosi? Will you vote for me? 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 Graham and Ron, I'm going to have them both on my show simultaneously, and we're going to discuss this. These guys are not keeping it fucking real.
There's an actual contender, and they just vote for what they know. And Nancy Pelosi has a hell of a lot of name recognition in that district, which also, another thing worth mentioning is San Francisco proper, where that district's at. And this is what people who live there have said to us and have said to me and Graham, and when we play there, what people have said. It's actually not all that progressive because it's very Silicon Valley-y. It's very unaffordable. The creative class got kicked out to...
Ron, are you still towing Graham's line? Are you still talking about San Francisco? The politics of the city? Is that why Shahid Buttar didn't get elected? Really, it's not this. It's not the green ties and the pink shirts and the fucking man bun and the look, the overall clown shoe look. No, it's not that.
Oakland, and then a lot of them got kicked down to Portland, really. It's not an affordable place, so it's much more just kind of neoliberal than progressive.
Yeah, it's funny. I was talking to my cousin who grew up in San Francisco. has a band called Junk Parlor. Check
We're
him out.
still talking about San
And he goes-
Francisco.
and he doesn't live in the city.
It's
He
the
goes, "Grant,
city's
soul
fault.
of San Francisco is gone."
It's the city's
He
fault.
said it's all got taken over.
It's
by
not
the tech
Shahid's
companies,
fault. It's not
and
Shahid
that's why the rents
Buttar's
are through the
fault.
roof, and now there's a horrible homeless problem.
It's not
and-
Shahid
and-
Buttar's
and
fault.
now
It's
the
San
street drugs have
Francisco's
gotten
fault.
out of control. And he said it's just you can't afford to live there. There's no
Yeah,
progressive,
It's the city.
movement of the people. The way that
It's the
that
city.
thing you've always identified with San Francisco that we all have.
Please
that's
share
what
this
little
in large
activists
groups
left
on
behind. They're
Facebook,
gone.
guys.
They left.
Evan,
They got
go to
pushed out 'cause it's
Facebook
too
and
expensive
share
to
this
go
in
out.
large groups for me, please.
So
Thank
that's
you.
why Pelosi stays in
Everybody on
power. It's
Facebook,
absolutely
please.
correct, because now it's just rich tech people. The
Yeah.
Rich tech people, they don't give a damn about fixing homelessness or anything. They're just neoliberals. They just want to put a rainbow flag on their $100,000 car and say,
It's
"There,
still
I did
San
it.
Francisco.
That's how I helped."
It's because of San
You know?
Francisco.
I mean, my sister left that city recently. She lives in
now
San
Ron
Francisco,
is
and
gonna
she's
bounce
got
it
to the
back.
point where
It's
they-
San
her and her
Francisco.
husband
San
were
Francisco
just like,
sucks.
"Gee, it is
It's-
so freaking expensive
it's San
here,"
Francisco.
and they just
It's San
they kind
Francisco.
of saw the city
It's
change
San
over
Francisco.
the years. I mean, she was out there 8 years.
It's San Francisco.
And
It's
the
San
kind of
Francisco.
soul of San Francisco, like what your cousin describes.
It's San Francisco.
It is literally dying because I mean you do have a handful of like beatniks and so forth that have like been grandfathered in parts of North Beach. They're still hanging on, but they're older people. Like they're literally
They've all
dying off
migrated
because
out of the
they're older,
city.
and
They've
there's
all
not
left.
a new generation stepping in because they've all been priced out of it. So yeah, it's a different place. I mean, I still love that area. I still love that city, and there's still a lot going on in the Bay Area and so forth. But yeah, San Francisco proper, it's really been,
San Francisco.
the creative class has really been pushed out of there.
Yeah,
to a pretty
it's
big
San
degree.
Francisco, man.
So
Yeah,
It's
because
San
like you
Francisco.
said, because it's so priced, there's no new because that would be the thing. Then younger artists would move in.
Let me remind you guys. The question says, Buttar's a good progressive, but he wasn't relatable and not a good candidate. San Franciscans need more. They still fail to address that part. That part of the main part of the question is he was a flawed candidate.
And they would keep that, the hippie vibe and that open, creative. And now it's not. Now it's just tech people. I did a Julian Assange march a little over a year ago. I think it was like May of 2019. And I thought, oh man, this is going to be huge in San Francisco. And there was a decent turnout, but people were like, huh?
Still
some
blaming
tech
San
guy
Francisco.
on his phone's like, what are you guys doing? And he said something about Julian Assange, and I said, you are literally repeating a State Department talking point. And I spoke at this rally, and it was like you say, mostly older people who had grown up in San Francisco their whole lives, and then some younger people. But that's literally when my cousin said, we went out to eat after he came to the rally. He goes, yeah, the soul of San Francisco's dead. It's gone.
San Francisco.
Because he had to move out. He
It's
couldn't
because
afford
of San Francisco.
it. So
The soul is dead.
yeah, it's just the big money basically is what defeated Shahid Buttar.
It was the big money.
yeah,
Big money. Not
To answer
him.
That question. I mean,
Not him. Not
But
his
again,
man bun.
I don't know. I mean, AOC gave a lot of people hope.
Not his
we
man
can take the
bun,
party
not
over
his
this
green
way.
tie,
And the
not his
Democratic
pink
Party said,
shirt.
Absolutely not.
Not the fact that
And now, my firm belief is,
was
when she got
accused-
elected, I was like, this is huge.
accused of
This
sexual
is
assault
huge.
and failed to
And
address it.
then she started to acquiesce, to the
Running
Democratic
against a woman,
establishment,
the
and
most
now my
powerful woman in the United
my
States.
firm belief is it is impossible to reform that party from within.
It's
So if you want
because
to
of
beat
San
Nancy
Francisco.
Pelosi, you got to come as an independent, and you better get some financing somehow, or the Movement for a People's Party needs
Right.
to go after that.
Okay. Let's talk about that.
And
How would a
get
candidate
some big.
go about getting big funding donors, like he's about to say? How would a candidate like Shahid Buttar, a progressive, independent, somebody with all the right ideas, go about getting funded? Well, it's simple. You cut your stupid fucking hair, you shave, you take your stupid fucking green ties and your pink shirts and you throw them in the fucking garbage, and you put on some grays and some tans and some blacks, and you present yourself like you want to be accepted. This is society. I've got news for you. I live on a fucking mountain. I get high and do podcasting. You're running against the most powerful woman in the world. Are you fucking kidding me? With a man bun on your head? And neither of them want to go there at all. They don't even want to mention it. They don't even want to mention it.
Name people running and big name people behind you. Otherwise, just I'm a progressive and I'm running against her in the primary. Ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Well, I think too, another thing that happened recently that I think a lot of folks aren't realizing just how significant that.
Do you think if Bernie Sanders was running against Nancy Pelosi, he might have a better chance? Or AOC or Tulsi Gabbard? Why? Why is that? Why would they have a better chance of beating Nancy Pelosi than Shahid Buttar? Because they present themselves more professionally. You know, looks matter. Sex sells for a reason, because people are triggered off of what they see. These are facts. You guys are fucking being idiots for not just keeping it real. And maybe if you two guys would keep it fucking real, we'd get a fucking candidate who wasn't out there wearing a fucking man bun and clown shoes on their fucking chest. Are you fucking kidding me?
That is that AOC was saying publicly that she might want to get out of electoral politics. That shows you what the system really is. That shows you, the impossibility of really just completely taking over the Democratic Party. The fact that she's just at the point where she's like, I don't even know if I want to be in electoral politics anymore. I'm not saying AOC's perfect.
Graham and Ron might
but
think in their minds that the next fucking political candidate should have fucking face tats, and be, some sort of fucking, non-genderable being. But I got news for you, man. The voting public is still pretty fucking regular folk, and they're not even considering that. They're just blaming people. Dude, you gave them a horrible fucking choice. It's the same reason Biden almost didn't win. Jesus fucking Christ, you're giving people a horrible fucking choice. It should have been a landslide for the Democrats. They should have swept the goddamn every fucking thing that they were voting on this election. They should have swept. And they didn't. Hey man, maybe just keep pushing your fucking face tats and clown shoes. Maybe somebody will fucking vote for you.
It really just goes to show you what the system really is, and that breaking up the duopoly, it's just, we have to do it. Like it has to happen. I mean, this whole, the Democratic establishment is set up so that a progressive takeover can't happen.
Bullshit.
A lot of these grassroots candidates, they don't have a ton of funding, and the Democratic establishment spent over $50 million crushing them.
Look, you got Nina Turner. She's the best thing going right now. And you got her out there going, hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. After every few things that she says. Let me tell you something. That's going to wear thin real quick. And that is not how you need to behave if you want to fucking be a legitimate candidate. People are thinking we need fucking face tats, hello somebody, and fucking clown shoes on her fucking lapels. Let me tell you something. It ain't gonna fucking work. Those aren't the people who are voting, okay? The voting public are regular folk, Ron and Graham. What are you guys thinking? Oh, you're not fucking thinking. You're just trying to make the world out the way you want it to be in your fucking minds, hoping that it'll change around the way you perceive it should be. But if you would just look at the way the world actually is, we could start working and changing it. And you could have started saying, hey, This motherfucker needs to take his appearance more fucking seriously. Are you sharing this in large groups on Facebook? Please. I see Evan is still posting on YouTube. Will you guys please go over to Facebook and share this in large groups for me, please?
Crushing them is a bigger priority than beating Republicans. You got to go outside the system when that's the case, and you got to break up this duopoly. And by the way, when you do that, the progressives that have infiltrated, you're doing them a favor. It's not like, oh, it's either or. If we have a viable alternative to these two corrupt parties, a couple things could happen. One, the progressives that have infiltrated thus far can switch teams. They can go over. Or two, we're going to have a multi-party system because the duopoly is not going to give up without a fight. We're going to get ranked choice voting. And if that were the case, you would see alliances form, where you would see alliances between, say, MPP members or Greens or whatever, and progressive Democrats that have infiltrated the Democratic Party. And then either the Democratic Party would just be completely taken over and it would just end kind of like what happened with the Whigs, where it's just not a thing anymore. Or we'd have more than two parties and the Democratic Party would actually have to be a centrist party, which it isn't now. It's a right-wing party.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next year, because I don't know that America is going to look the way it does right now anymore in the future. I don't think it's going to.
I don't think so either.
I think there's going to be some drastic changes, and there's some changes maybe we haven't even foreseen yet. There might be some states or regions seceding on their own. There might be, I don't know. It's going to be history. If you study history at all, America is lining up exactly like empires that collapse and get broken up. So,
yep.
We'll see what happens. Share your knuckles with justice. Boom. Thanks for watching, everybody.
No, let me tell you something. They sit there and they say that they want things to change, but then they will literally look at things and ignore them and ignore fucking reality. Ignore facts that are slapping them in their fucking faces. Graham and Ron. It's right there in front of them. They have a flawed candidate. The poster who asked the question said Shahid Buttar is a flawed candidate. What do you guys think about it? What do we need to do? Oh, well, you know, it's San Francisco. It's San Francisco. It's San Francisco. It's the people of 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 San Francisco. Don't look at Shahid Buttar. Don't look at him. It's San Francisco, man. Don't look at him. Don't look at the man bun. Don't look at the green tie. Don't look at the pink shirt. Just ignore it. Just totally ignore it. It's cool, man. Everybody's got to just accept people for their face tats and their fucking neck tats and their fucking full body tats and their fucking, their piercings and their ear holes and, you know, their nipple rings and their, you know, and their gimp clothing and their strap-on dildos and their, I don't know, and their G-strings and their, you know, open-toe shoes or whatever the fuck you fucking morons think is hip. Let me tell you something. Doesn't work for politics. You know, some melty, drippy motherfucker even gets it more than some idiot like Shahid Buttar and Graham and Ron do. Graham and Ron, whoosh. That's the point. Going right over their fucking heads. Drippy fucking gets it. Wears a suit and tie. At least he tried to color his fucking hair. At least he tried to present himself to America. You know, he tried. And I will give him credit for at least trying. Shahid Buttar, you are a dumb cunt. All right? And Ron and Graham, you guys are failing to see the fucking, the writing that your fucking audience member wrote on your fucking wall. He was a flawed candidate. Get it through your skulls. Dude, can I get you guys to please share this in large groups on Facebook for me? How about that? Can I get you guys to do that? Share it in large groups for me on Facebook, please. And maybe if we get some more people in here, those people could share it in large groups on Facebook. Maybe Steven Running, you could go over to Facebook and share it in large groups for me, buddy. I see you're on YouTube. Go to Facebook for me and share this in large groups on Facebook for me, please. Fucking late night party show, man. Right. Am I a metal god? Are you a metalhead? Or are you a metal god? I could shred a little. Man, I wonder if this is a fucking brown recluse spider bite. This one's pretty bad, man. It itches really bad. Right there. Oh, fuck, man. I hope not. I hope not. Ugh. Are you a god? No? Then die. When somebody asks you if you are God, you say yes! Unreal, pal. Excellent. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed this rant tonight. I really hope that you guys had shared this in large groups for me on Facebook to get a lot of people here. But it did not work. We tried to get some people in here, but it did not work. Sorry. Didn't go. Didn't do it. Makes me sad. Makes me want to cry. I wanted to sit and smoke with you guys all night. You know, with a whole bunch of people here. I want to fucking party. Georgia recount confirms Joe Biden victory. Huh. And then they didn't endorse the second count. I knew this was going to happen. They want a third recount in Georgia. Ah. You guys are going to lose 3 times. Trump supporters, you guys are going to lose 3 times. You just lost the second time when Georgia recount. Now they're going to count it again, and you're going to lose again. It's 3 losses for the price of 1 election. I love it. I love it. Go ahead and lose. Lose again. Oh my goodness gracious, it's so funny. God, so disappointed that Ron and Graham play that whole. Oh yeah, it's Shahid Buttar lost because of San Francisco. Dude, don't blame a goddamn city because Nancy Pelosi won against a fucking sexual assault accusee. Blue. Hey, Belly, what's up? Keanu says they all cheated. Megs, you really? Oh my God, Jeffrey, all that damn money wasted on recounts. I know. They counted all of Trump's votes as Biden. Keanu Reeves. Okay, you're a fucking liar, so I'm just going to block you from my live stream. Fuck off. God, man. I really hope that's not a brown recluse spider bite. Who's paying for those recounts? We are. The American taxpayer are. That's who. You know? It's a fucking big joke. We could be putting people in homes, but we'd rather count the same fucking election over again and again and again. Hey, man. Go right ahead. Waste your fucking money. Waste your fucking time. I don't give a fuck. Off-grid life, man. At some point when you're off-grid, you just don't give a fuck what society's doing anymore. You just look at it. You just fold your arms and say, you know what? I've had enough with your stupid society. You guys go ahead and fucking kill yourselves for all I fucking care. I'm off-grid, bitch. How is the yellow zucchini not rotten yet? Because it's so fucking big. It lasts a long time because it's so big. The inside's probably going. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's not soft yet. I'm sure it's not edible, though. I'm sure all the moisture's just about out of it. They do this shit while I go homeless. Gargoyles had COVID-19 in July. Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh, that'll be interesting to see if she catches it again, man. Sucking that COVID dick. With that red lipstick she likes to wear. And those fucking 4-inch pumps. Let's eat that shit right now. Beef more seeds for next grow. Oh, I got plenty of zucchini seeds. Plenty of zucchini squash seeds. I got a whole bowl. It's sitting there in the kitchen. It's basically like a display, you know, bowl of zucchini. Yeah, those will go into the compost, and those seeds will grow. I'll end up getting a bunch of plants out of it. Dino, I went over to his house tonight. He's got a bunch of cannabis plants, and he's growing mushrooms too. Pretty cool. Seeds for next grow. Be more seeds for next grow. Dude, did we just fucking hit 20? I think we did for a second there. Little balsamic, little butter, little pepper. Sounds good, Billy. Balsamic makes everything so good. I wonder if balsamic is high in calories. This tastes so fucking good. You know, I bet you some of it is. Like, certain balsamics have, like, sugar. Lots of sugar. Trump is total denial. Look, the chat. And look, the chat. Look, the chat. Look, the chat. Look, the chat. Psst. Fuck. Oh fuck, Graham's on Twitter. Oh man, I hope he doesn't see my fucking tweet. I'm fucking talking shit. I'm getting high talking shit, man. Oh no, he's on Twitter. Oh fuck. Every single Democratic city council voted against the people's budget in my office proposal to develop legislative stuff. A rainbow flag will fix it. Huh. God damn, that is so funny.
That's a fancy way of saying governors need to be able to get funding when they need to bring their National Guard into play. And National Guard's going to have to play this. It costs a lot of money. Thirdly, we discussed the need to help states with Title 32 funding for the National Guard. That's a fancy way of saying governors need to be able to get funding when they need to bring their National Guard into play. And National Guard's going to have to play this. It costs a lot of money. Thirdly, we discussed the need to help states with Title 32 funding for the National Guard. That's a fancy way of saying.
It's, you know, I understand what he's saying. He does kind of fumble the words there. You know, he's definitely no Barack Obama, man. Ooh, David Campione's posted me on Twitter. Goddamn right. Frankie McDonald says, I am now way above the weatherman criteria. Now, I do my forecasts for massive earthquakes and asteroids. I am now a higher ups person. Little, super male vitality at night sometimes helps me sleep. I'll snort a half line. Usually it is so ultra potent. And I'll just sleep like a big fat bald headed baby. All snuggled up in the fetal position. I like to curl up with a couple of my water filters. And I'll make sure to maybe grab a couple of protein bars, keep them by the bedside, in case I need to eat something in my sleep. Trump's the man, 99. Okay. Joe Biden is asking for money to help the transition since Donald Trump isn't releasing the taxes for his transition. So Joe Biden is asking Americans to chip in to pay for the transition. Dave Rubin. Is that Ideas Guy? Is that the Ideas Guy, Dave Rubin? There's Dave, somebody else, I'm thinking of Ideas. Huh. It was $2 million bail for that kid to get out of jail, the 17-year-old who's charged with killing 2 people in that Wisconsin protest. It's fucking crazy. He fucking did like a GoFundMe, I bet. We're up to 20, can't get rid of us. I said it, I jinxed it, fuck it, lol. Yeah, people... It's not that you jinxed it. It's people literally saw what you said and left, Megsy. You shouldn't fucking do that shit. Bandia 420Q. What is 420Q? Bandia. What's 420Q? Now that we've seen how we deal with catastrophes, asteroids are also I can't see. I can't spell Jeffrey Barkley, 2 million cash. God, I hope somebody fucking brushes that kid's teeth. Rudy Giuliani's son tested positive for coronavirus. Everybody's son's catching that shit. Damn, man. Holy shit. You guys want to see something fucking funny?
Something that I
Here, watch this. Watch this, guys.
would note is just we talked a lot about transfer of power in the election, and it's worth remembering that this president was never given an orderly transition of power.
Every 4 years, we gather on these steps to carry out the orderly and peaceful transfer of power. And we are grateful to President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama for their gracious aid throughout this transition. They have been magnificent. Thank you.
Something that I would note is just we talked a lot about transfer of power in the election, and it's worth remembering that this president was never given an orderly transition of power.
Every 4 years, we gather on these steps to carry out the orderly and peaceful transfer of power. And we are grateful to President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama for their gracious aid throughout this.
They will literally lie to your face, and you will sit there and you will show us what a bunch of cunts you are, that you believe these fucking dumb cunts. You support Donald Trump and his administration, you're a dumb cunt. All right? You need to watch this video and see how they lie to your fucking fat cunt faces. You are a bunch of dumb fucking cunts that support that man. When his dumb cunt gets up on and speaks to you and says that he never had a transfer of administration. He didn't have it. And there he is thanking Barack Obama for how fantastic and gracious they've been. Wow. Wow. You guys are dumb cunts for supporting these fucking liars. You know, they will literally say anything to you. They will look you right in the face and lie right to your face, and your dumb, pathetic cunt asses will go on the internet and defend these stupid fucking cunt bitch fucks. Watch it again.
Something that I would note is just we talked a lot about transfer of power in the election, and it's worth remembering that this president was never given an orderly transition of power. President was never given an orderly transition of power. That this president was never given an orderly transition of power. That this president was never given an orderly transition of power. That this president was never given an orderly transition of power. That this president was never given an orderly transition of power.
Her eyes go back and forth when she lies. That's her tell. Do you guys see that? You see her eyes go like she's reading something? It's like she's reading the lie off of her brain.
Never given an orderly transition of power. Was never given an orderly transition of power. Was never given an orderly transition of power.
You see that?
Was never given an orderly transition of power. Was never given an orderly transition of power.
Every 4 years, we gather on these steps to carry out the orderly and peaceful transfer of power. Carry out the orderly and peaceful transfer of power. 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 And we are grateful to President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama for their gracious aid throughout this transition. Their gracious aid throughout this transition. Their gracious aid throughout this transition. They have been magnificent. Magnificent. They have been magnificent. They have been magnificent. They have been magnificent.
In the election, and it's worth remembering that this president was never given an orderly transition of power.
They have been magnificent.
I see your head going up and down. Oh, Jeffrey. God, man. You can't support people who just look you right in the eye and lie to you, man. And I have a big enough problem with Ron and Graham not having the vision. You know, they got fucking blinders on, man. Ron and Graham have blinders on. They only see what they want to see. So I'm gonna rip their blinders off and I'm gonna hold the fucking truth right in front of their faces. They can choose to ignore it and act like someone's appearance doesn't matter to them, because they're not going to discriminate against Shahid Buttar, but their inability to discriminate against Shahid Buttar and call him out for his poor looks is why he lost that fucking election. No, instead they give him a platform. Oh, you're great, Shahid. Come on our show. Yeah, we met you. Yeah, come on out. Oh yeah, we'll have you on our show. We'll interview you. Yeah, we'll tell everybody to vote for you. Yeah, but we'll never say, dude, you can't wear pink shirts, green ties, and man buns and fucking think you're gonna win an election against Nancy Pelosi. Who was the person who was saying it? Who was the person who was saying it? I was fucking saying it. I was fucking saying it. I was saying that shit. Jeez, what a fucking idiot. With a fucking beard, you know? Just looks like a fucking dumbass. What the fuck are you thinking, man? He's on so many shows, dude. Oh my god, he did so many interviews. What a waste of fucking time. And all of you cunts gave him a fucking platform to stand on. All of you dumb fucking supportive cunts, because you thought, oh, it's people don't mind about how you look. Your clothing and your looks aren't important. It doesn't matter that you have a fucking stupid fucking man bun on top of your fucking head. That doesn't matter. No, we don't discriminate against people's looks, and nobody else does either, because we're a bunch of blind fucking morons, and we can't see fucking reality or the truth. And it's right in front of our fucking fat fucking moronic faces. Dude. Michael Brooks had him on. "36 views this guy got. Uphill Media. We the People meet Shahid Buttar. We the People. You know, oh, and his fucking stupid clear-rimmed glasses as well. You know, can you be any more of a fucking clown shoe bitch? You go to YouTube, you type in Shahid Buttar's name, dude, he comes up all over the place. You know, he was everywhere. He was everywhere. Everyone was talking about him. Everyone was interviewing him. Ron Placone was talking about him over and over and over again. You know, he was all excited about him, but not willing to look at him. The Convo Couch had him on. Those fucking grifter motherfuckers. They got 32,900 subscribers. Ghost of Hugo Chavez involved in elections. Hey, we hit 20 people, guys. We did it. 20! Believe. 3. No, dude, don't fall asleep, man. Wake up. Look, I'll do my ears. I'll do my my bunny ears for you, bro. Yeah. What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? I am the Satan of the Netherworld. Ducks lined up to Pelosi. They will put troops back too. We should smoke. Now we hit 20. I feel like celebrating that we hit 20 people, man. What do you guys say? I brought a bunch of cannabis over to Dino's tonight. Him and I smoked out. It's cool, man. I drove the shit out of that Jeep, man, both ways. Left the dog here so I could drive, you know, a little more aggressively without worrying about, you know, getting hurt. I didn't want the dog to get hurt if I wrecked. Oh, 17. Oh, really, man? Wow, no. Come back, man. Come on, I was going to smoke, dude. No, man. I was hoping the number was going to go up, not down. Up, man. Why are people doing that? Psst. Unreal. Unreal, pal. Shh. Unreal. Shh. Oh, man. Listen, guys, there's a difference between having a differing opinion about something and seeing truth for what it is. Okay? Shahid Buttar dresses like a fucking clown. He wears a man bun on top of his head. It's hard to take someone like that seriously. I don't care how many goddamn podcasts you've appeared on YouTube. It doesn't matter. If you're not gonna fucking shave your fucking stupid beard and your mustache off, cut your fucking hair, and wear a goddamn normal suit and tie, which he does own. He does have normal colored suits and ties, and he should fucking wear them exclusively when he's out in the public view talking about politics. Hey, man, I understand if you want to wear your fucking stupid pink shirt and your goddamn man bun out when you're at the beach with your family or doing shit. But, dude, you know, man bun, seriously, you need to cut that shit off. If you really want to run against Nancy Pelosi, you really want to have a chance, and you're a man doing it with a sexual assault charge against you, you need to cut your fucking hair, you stupid cunt. I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I will see you on the next show in the morning. All right. I hope you enjoyed the hour. Check out my friend Ron Placone, even though him and Graham have a hard time keeping it real about Shahid Buttar's appearance, and I don't know why. When the question literally said he was a flawed candidate, and they literally spent 12 minutes talking about San Francisco and didn't say a word about Shahid Buttar being a flawed candidate. Oh, except for the fact that there was a bogus claim, a sexual assault claim against him, or they were, you know, trying to throw mud on him. No, that's the man's past. There's a sexual assault claim against him, and he needed to fucking address it. You know, there it is in a nutshell. You guys have a great night. Love you guys. Take care. Share this everywhere. Go subscribe to my big channel. It'll be up in 5 days. The big channel will be back in 5 days. We'll see you there on the YouTube channel in 5 days. Make sure you subscribe to it. It's called Nays Garden.